What's going on, boys? We're back. We're talking futures. The market looks incredible going into tomorrow. Very, very excited. Very excited. Let's get into it. The gambler. That gamble. Here we go, boys. Gang. We don't spell gang with an A, we spell with an E, baby. The futures look really good. Bitcoin came crashing down, though. It came down pretty hard. I got an alert on my phone. It dropped $700 in like 2 minutes. Pretty wild, the movement we're getting. And I suspect the Nasdaq will look good. So going into tomorrow, just a free little tip and some stuff I'll be looking going into the week is going to be Mara, Riot, those type of plays. Now, I anticipate that Bitcoin is anticipating some of the movements we're going to see from indexes, maybe. But I think we see some solid movement going into tomorrow. So this dip has me excited for potential plays. Bought one option contract, my first ever, the Tim Hickman. I really recommend that, I hope you watch like In the Money or something to really educate yourself on it. But yeah, I mean, like, just start small. And that's what I recommend doing. Just don't get over yourself and don't overextend. And I'm gonna make some rules like that I have, like I'll have it for free. I'll post in the Discord as well, like in a free section. But personally, when I'm doing options, no matter what my account is at, I typically never go over 12% of my portfolio inside of one option call. But just so you know, my account tends to stay between 8 and 10,000 specifically for options. So let's say I put 12% and I take a 50% hit, right? It's never gonna kill me. But I know you're saying that's still a big loss, right? But when we're winning, typically, and people will tell you in the Discord that have been with me for a while, typically wins are, doublers, 100% gains on them. So that's a key point to be looking at. So yeah, Meet Kevin said Bitcoin could go to low 30s. Comments, I don't, it definitely could. Like, anything can happen. I'm not disagreeing with him because Meet Kevin's okay. But I think that Bitcoin is being utilized by a lot of big companies now. And there's maybe not a use case for what people think of everyday use. It's more of a use case as hedging your accounts. So there's definitely a use case there now. A rule is cardio. Another is double tap. Those are good rules. I know what you're talking about. Zombieland. I haven't seen Zombieland 2 yet, though. I heard it was good. Jeff, I can always rely on you to give me those likes I always need. I'm debating, though, guys. Going into tomorrow, do we add more AMC calls? That's the question, DXY is up right now. Let's look at DXY. What is DXY? If you don't know, DXY is a dollar index, the Dixie. Typically, when DXY goes up, economy goes down sometimes, just theoretically. But actually, it's been going up, and the Nasdaq has been going up. Very strange. Very strange. Very strange. I need to clean these charts up, man. Weird. It looks like it's going to continue going up. I have 1K AMC 4.2. What do you mean? What's the prediction for AMC for this week? Well, 4.5, from yesterday was the prediction ending the week, right? That was the prediction. And I did not project to get, this crazy of movement. But I did mention once we start getting above these zones that we're going to really start moving in. And we did. And it was nice to see how we moved, right? We get the kind of parabolic movement we got. And then a slow, gradual chipping away up to 4.5. We didn't hit 4.5, guys. So I don't have to do the Kraken challenge. But if you know me, I'm going to keep making crazy challenges. Have us looking forward to the market and stuff like that. So either way, market is up via stimulus. Well, we've seen it do different ways. Why is Uncle dogging on AMC? He doesn't like the stock. Seriously, I don't know. Hodl. Yeah, everyone hodl. I think I want to get more too. Oh, I'm sorry. Coughing like really bad. Throat's like really itchy. Love your stream. I love you. I love you all. Okay, so What's up, David? If I missed anyone's comments, I'm sorry. I'm not doing it on purpose. I try to see everyone's. I don't think this is done though. So this is, I commented in the video, and I kind of want to just reiterate some key points I was talking about in the video tonight. So the last time we got our break, right? It's such similar movements, guys. Such similar movements. You can see we get that move up, trend, flag. Look, we get that move up, down, trend. Are we gonna get pushed up tomorrow though? That's the thing. Are we gonna get the finish? We're gonna finish the week strong. And this move could go crazy. This move could go wild, guys. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Trey was super excited tonight. I didn't see any of his stuff. Did you hear Godpill speak on Andrew's page? He said he wants everyone to buy AMC calls $40 strike for this Friday, then next Friday if it doesn't hit. That's wild. Did Aunt Bruce really freak out? Was it Kyle? Was it because Kyle was on YouTube and not working? Kyle, I don't think Kyle works, actually. Dollar cost average is already 11. Trey just posted a video. He went to all in. He went all in. You know what? I respect it. I respect, especially when you show yourself putting your positions in. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I respect it. I respect it. Trey likes the stock, you know? He likes it. Tyler, did you watch the 2K vid, and is that just completely ridiculous from that guy he had him? Like, I don't know. I'm sorry if you can hear me gulping. I'm like, my throat's like itching really bad. What up? Big day. Was a great day. It was a great day. Guys, if you don't know, I mean, I posted, you can still see my edited video I had right there. I posted though, I told the trade here, and then the guys in the Discord, they got it. I mean, the AMC, $20, 117. They all made about 50-70% on this call right here. You know what I mean? It's not just gimmies, but I'm also, I mean, if you're in the live stream, you heard me say what I was getting in, you know what I mean? It's just more hand holding there, so you see everything. So Bruce is a dead cat. It's looking like it, apparently. Bruce is a dead bagel. That sounds more like a dead bagel. Call option wallet, $15 next week. No, I think 14.5, guys. 14.5 is a resistance. You know what I mean? Like, we kind of had it spot on. You know, we get kind of lucky sometimes. 14.5 is, man. Look at this. Look how close we. I cannot believe we didn't touch it. I was at the gym actually working out when this happened. Me and my friend were looking. I was with Kyle, and Kyle's like, "Bro, you're about to have to get the ape juice." I was like, and I was like dreading having to say ape juice to a human being and worrying that they might think I'm being a racist. And saying, no, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about AMC holders. Look, I think the infinite. So this is my theory. This is just my theory. So on the 2K theory, the infinite loop on paper doesn't make sense. Maybe. But this is my opinion on that. I don't believe it's gonna happen, because if that happened, countless funds would probably go under, right? Our economy would be shaken to its core. It would cause massive problems. I don't believe it's gonna solve the national debt either. It's just a lot of stuff, you know what I mean? Now, could we get a crazy move? Yes, we could get an absolutely crazy move, but I don't think fundamentally that our system would allow that to happen, as corrupt as our system is. Just saying. That's just my opinion though. It costs nothing to hodl. Check Chase trade on AMC2K. It's completely possible. That's just my opinion, you know what I mean? And people are entitled to have other opinions, you know? That guy's entitled to have that opinion, you know? Whack the limit bankruptcy. Bruce is entitled to his opinion. Jimmy isn't dead. Just had a bad day. Leroy. Everyone in the chat, I'm happy everyone's here. So let's start talking. What do you want to talk? What stocks do you guys want to go over? I'll go over anything. AMC though, we can look at it. It looks very, very strong. I mean, I gave pretty good TA in the video. You know, after we start seeing this, you know, this trend up, where we start mounting on this VWAP, we just stay there, guys. It looks so good. You know, this move isn't even done. I think 17's the target for this week. Jose, hey dad. What do you think about SOS? Not a fan. I'm not a fan. I said it was a good trade on Friday, but looking at it now, I mean, I would rather trade Mara if we come in tomorrow at this level, and BTC is gonna dip. I mean, it's gonna bounce. If indexes hold up, Bitcoin will bounce. Looking very bullish. What do you think about Sundial? I have call options on it. The boys do too. I think a few of the boys do in the chat. So yeah, we got in. I got in like 157-ish. Target's 170 though. It could go to $2 though. Trey went on. I saw that. I saw it. He went. Did he get options too? Did he get options out of the money or in the money? If he got out of the money, I'm gonna have to text him right now. I'm gonna have to text him screaming, because once you start getting to out of the money calls, that's when you're in Tyler's world. We live in. If you follow the channel, every trade we're taking is out of the money. Is it really? You're lying. You're lying. You just want me to call him. You just want me to text him. What about Torch? Torch is getting wrecked. I made a video on them. I mean, it's not to be conceited or anything, but they're getting wrecked. As of right now, it looks like it's flagging. It looks like there's a lot of downside. What's the difference between a long and a covered call? If you have any options questions, you want education, guys, I don't really recommend too many people's YouTubes, but this guy has amazing education content for how to learn options. In the Money is his name. This guy right here, he kills it. He kills it. He kills it. He kills it. Check him out. Any questions you have like that? AMC, the only money maker. God bless. MVIS thoughts, very bullish on it. I made a video yesterday, guys. Sorry, man, my throat is itching. Holy crap! Too much talking today. Very, very bullish on MVIS. I don't have any positions. I just saw better positions. I saw better plays. Big one that the boys are in. We got in this morning. Pinterest is about to rip. Absolutely, looks so strong. I'm new to the stock market. Congratulations, Adam. You don't know what you got yourself into. It's gonna get wild. Get Trey in this live. Get Trey in this live. I don't think Trey's gonna want to be on. He's probably the dude makes videos all day too, and he works full time. I can only imagine. Now I have a kid in school, so when I have my kid and school and then this, it's very overwhelming. Let me ask this guy really quick. Let's go live. Actually, you know what? You know what we're gonna do? So if you're in the Discord, guys, I'm in the. If you go down to the radio station section, I'm sitting in there. So I'm gonna have a few questions and stuff. If you want to ask some stuff, if you're in the Discord, you can ask on live. We'll go over it here in a few. So just hop in and I'll let you know when we're gonna do it. Oh, he tagged everyone. What it is? Nope, not me. 50K on Sundial. Okay, let's start going over some trades, guys. I want to go over some charts, some stuff we're looking at. Let's look at Mara really quick. Mara had a pretty good day. Looks really good. Oh, man, it's gonna come down tomorrow though. It has to come down. Bloom Energy. Okay, so when we talk Bloom Energy and any type of this clean energy, always categorize it together. So I'm talking about Bloom. I'm talking about Plug. I'm talking about Fuel Cell, right? Maybe even solar, JKS, and First Solar, right? So those are some of the plays you can kind of put all in this category. They all look the same. Bloom is one of my favorites. They have the best financials in this overall sector for comparing them all. But you want to see a break and then a retest. And that retest is where you would potentially want to get in, right? And then obviously this is going to be another really big resistance up there. And it's a gap close, so 35 is going to be hard. Are you sure, you guys? Are you guys that AMC will what? Reach 100? I mean, you can't, you know what I mean? You can't like hold anyone to anything, right? But if we start breaking above $17, it's going to get very, very strong. Very, very strong. Sundial cooked books. Please send me a link. Tyler, bro, have you seen the interview with AMC CEO talking about shorts and the price going up? I listened to I haven't seen an interview. I listened to the earnings call where he mentioned it. Bro, what's for dinner? Tindies. Anyone to know the difference between call to buy? Guys, just check out In the Money. He goes over all that stuff, all over it. Yep, BFT is gonna merge. When they do that merger on the 25th, they are gonna fly. They're already flying today, guys. BFT is my favorite long-term stock. PaySafe, they're merging with PaySafe SPAC, guys. Biggest play of the year, maybe. I think it's gonna run to 25.30 once the merger happens immediately. From there, who knows? Top stock, top stock. PBR oil, Brazil company. Oil's down right now, so I'm not really looking at oil. I would like it to start picking back up. I like to start getting into an overall sector once it starts picking up. I don't like to, knife catch. That's not ultimately the goal there. Guys, I have 3,000 shares, 300 shares. Dude, I'm telling you, PaySafe is a real deal. It's a real deal. Do you research Hebo? I have not. Guys, this is like complete chaos. I'm about to put slow mode on. Is that BMXT? No, this is BFT, Bit Fully Transamine. It's a SPAC. It's my favorite SPAC. They're merging with PaySafe on the 25th of this month, about 10 days. Guys, I do not understand why. Yeah, I'm still holding my pins, calls. I'm still holding my pins. Okay, so I'm just gonna go over some stocks and some stuff I like. I'm not getting direct answers. I'm not getting direct answers at all here. March 19th, I am. I'm going to be rolling over my calls for this week, going probably most likely to April. That's what I'm going to try to do. GME is already falling. Let's look at the after hours really quick. What is GME at? Last time I saw in the after hours, it was doing very good. It's not. Wow. What's AMC at? 14. Nice. Interesting. Turn that off. Let me close some of this. I'm getting some lag. No, don't save it. I don't care. Okay. Sorry, I'm just closing some stuff out. What are some good long-term stocks that I can jump into that aren't too expensive? So long-term, let me give you a quick list of some stuff that I like. So if we're getting my top three, tippity top three, it's gonna be 1 BFT, $15 stock or 16. It was 14 yesterday. BFT, Palantir. I think BFT has massive upside if you just look at the numbers comparative to Square and PayPal to where they were at this time in their company. Palantir, massive room for upside, super oversold. Guys, massive room for growth there. Look at the deals that they have working with. Quarter number 4 this last year, they partnered with Procter & Gamble, all cleaning supplies, Clorox, Tide, all that type of stuff. They partnered with BP, oil company down here in down in the south. You'll see a lot, really big. They're the ones that did the oil spill, the huge oil spill a long time ago, and then they did an IBM deal. So in their data analytics, and they work a lot with the government. So Palantir is getting bigger. They're gonna have massive deals. Number 3 is kind of where it gets difficult. If I'm going EV, honestly, right now I think NIO's a hot buy. Under $50 is dirt cheap. I think this is an $80 stock by the end of the year, maybe even 100. I projected 75 before summer, before we got this massive dip, but we'll see if that happens. Those are bigger ones, but yeah. And I have some cheaper ones too, but all those are pretty. Gonna email you the Reddit link for AMC CEO interview. I gotta be careful with Reddit links because it's kind of a little bit of propaganda type stuff, I feel like. Oh, guys, by the way, if you ever go to the Patreon and you sub, no pressure at all. You can get most of my stuff for free. I would say 90% stuff you can get for free. You just gotta watch everything, right? So you don't miss a thing. So that's the thing there. But just make sure you DM me on Discord when you do it if you don't get permissions. And so you know what it looks like. You should become a red mod. A mod member, and you should have that. How was the gym? It was great, Juicy pump. But what we need to go over, we can go over some GameStop. Do I think ACB will keep going up? I don't like ACB, guys. I don't like ACB. I don't like any of them, to be honest. Tilray, they're sketchy. Their financials are bad. They just scare me, But I'm kind of pessimistic when it comes to these, and I've missed out on a lot of plays. So, Maybe it's just bad blood that I have with them. High tide's the play that I love here. I've been talking about these guys for like 3 months, and I love them. High tide has massive room to go. But where we got in from the original video was right here, 38 cents. I've just been holding. I got in big. I got in really big, thank God. They're looking to get listed on the Nasdaq. They have tons of room to go. Tons and tons of room. OBV is pretty bottomed out as well. So this has lots and lots of room. I like it. They're one of my favorites. GME is better than AMC, guys. Are y'all gonna take that? Are y'all gonna take that? What? You agree with Trey that maybe load of GME jumped into 100%, 100%. I mean, I agree. That's where I mean, you can see the volume. Look at the volume difference, right? Look at this. I mean, almost 300 mil volume, and then let's go look at GME. I mean, it's not even a question. Not even a question. And now we're separating too. That's the leading indicator that we're separating. That one's going down and one's maintaining its position on the upside. That's the separating factor that shows you that one moved into the other. You know what I mean? I'm not saying GME is dead. Not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying that AMC looks a whole lot better. Did you hear that Uncle Bruce said about AMC? I did not. I did not. I know a lot of people were ripping him. Oh, I know he said like don't buy AMC or you're like an idiot or something along these lines. But yeah, so ding daddy chew. So banks are refusing to release stimulus till Wednesday. I agree. I already know. I've been saying that. I've been big on that. So if you don't know, this is the article about that. Wells Fargo Chase. Although a worker did comment down below and say at Wells Fargo that they were dispersing it, but I mean, I haven't got mine, you know, so. And the IRS chose the date of the 17th, which they are, and I have a message from, I literally have a message from Wells Fargo telling me that they are not going to disperse it until, what's it called? Huge fan. I'm a huge fan of you, Joe. I'm a huge fan of you. But yeah, so this is big. This is a lot of volume that no one's really talking about too. Let Trey know about this tomorrow on his stream. I mean, don't say anything. Just mention this to him that this is the big catalyst. This is, if you look statistically, Chase is like the #1 bank for millennials, and that's who's buying the stock. I mean, yeah, we got our boomers too. We love the boomers, but the millennials are the bulk of people dumping their money into this. I get friends all the time. Universal, good to have you in the Patreon. Make sure you just send me a DM if you didn't get permissions. So make sure you're red over here. I don't know what your name is, so make sure you have a red mob member. I tell everyone that, but they don't listen. So yeah. DM already had squeeze. AMC turn to sunrun. So it looks really good. I need to clean up these charts. Too many red lines. I mean, look at this candle right here, guys. Insane. Madness. I put money. This is the most fire AMC video out. There's no link. We can't see your links. Tyler, write a link for AMC CEOs in your email for the Apes. Please check it out. Okay. Since you said for the Apes. I'm not putting my Gmail in front of you guys, so you know. I have so many emails too. It's like not even funny. It's kind of a pain in the butt. The video is popping tonight though. I got 2 emails. Twilight Transport. I lost 50K on Sundial. How'd you lose 50K on Sundial? When? How? Sounds terrifying. Woo! That's a hot dude right there. Okay, so we're guys going to listen to this, okay? It's 28 seconds. One sec. I thought it was gonna be a little longer. Okay. Let me turn it up for you guys. Sorry, you're about to hear this guy blasted on your speakers. Good stuff though. Good stuff. AMCO, candidly, we think that's a buying opportunity. We think that some are gonna make a lot of money as we get this corrected. Our prices undoubtedly rises. Translation to the men.
This has caused what honestly massive short selling in our shares, and our stock has dropped markedly. Candidly, we think that's a buying opportunity for a lot of people because we do think we will get this addressed. They can't misreport our numbers forever. It is a disconnect unrelated to the real performance of our business. As I said, we think some people are going to make a lot of money as we get this corrected and our share price undoubtedly rises.
Gosh, it's like a better version of Ron Jeremy. Hey, good stuff, good stuff. Look at Robinhood. Look at Reddit. Yeah, whoa! They're fired up, bro. Hey, he's gonna get teabagged. Eureka. Oh my gosh, these guys are such trolls. I love it. I love it. I love it. I think tomorrow though we'll drop like, what are you guys thinking? Like, I think like a K, another 1,000 on it. You guys want to? I think if okay in the live tomorrow we'll drop like another 1,000. I think tomorrow morning we drop another 1,000 on AMC for the boys. We got pretty decent entries this morning. I'm not gonna lie, you couldn't ask for too much better. That AMC just gave me a chubby. You're telling me. How does Denison look? Oh baby, I didn't see this. I didn't look at this today. Oh dude, thank God. I got in at 130 like a month ago now, 3 weeks ago, give or take. Gosh, finally. It's so good. It means uranium play. Like it's a good play. Like it's a really good play. And they have lots of upside. I made a video on them like around 120, 115. I love them. You know what I mean? This is my uranium play in the portfolio. If you know me, if you know my portfolio, it consists of major growth stocks, and the way that I'm playing clean energy is with minerals. Okay? So my mineral plays, I'll tell you right now. I got Denison. That's one. That's my uranium play. I recommend looking into uranium. And then I have NMDRF. This is the only graphite mine in North America. You're gonna hear me talk about this on repeat, guys. On absolute repeat. This chart right here looks an awful lot like MP. Oh crap! Sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I always forget to turn it back down. Oh my God, the chat. We did. I'm sorry. Oh, whoops. Someone's like, God, he won't look. Okay, so in the portfolio, here, let me look at. I'll go back to Denison. Sorry. Whoopie whoops. So with I'm wrapping stonks. Okay, so with Denison, the reason why I like them is their uranium play. I think uranium is a great stock to be looking at and a sector to be looking at as a whole. Now, them specifically, they were cheap. They have a lot of upside, good news coming out, lots of growth, new mines coming as well. And I love their website and how they show you specifically what they're working on and where they're working on it. The Denison website's really, really cool. So that's the play here. I think, you know, just long term, it's a good play. So in the way that my portfolio is structured and built, I lost like 80 viewers right there. That's funny. So the way that I structure the portfolio is growth. That's like my whole portfolio, honestly. And it's based on data. Data is the top part of it. The bottom part is primarily EV and clean energy, but how that's built is built around minerals specifically. We made a lot of money in the first month of January off of all clean energy, fuel cell, plug, Bloom, all of those. We killed it with those, right? Knocked it out of the park. JKS, it was awesome. But I wanted to switch it up, and I focused on minerals because I believe, I mean, if these companies are going to succeed, they're going to need the minerals, right? And the minerals got beat up at the end of the January. So what I looked at was MP. MP is one of them that we looked at. I recommend going to watch that video, guys. MP, if you go watch the video that I made, we got in at $32, and since then it's just been a great run. And this is a great opportunity still. Honestly, once we start mounting 46, it's going to keep. This is a $120 stock. MP is one of the best producers of rare earth materials, specifically based on EV and clean energy. So they're going to need them. The second one, well, the third one, first one's Denison, second one's MP, second one is NMGRF. This is the only graphite mine in North America, so you know. You need graphite. You need about 80 kilograms, I believe, per Tesla battery. So it's a large amount per car. And some cars can be more than this, right? I figure something like GM and the cheaper cars may need more graphite. You had a huge dip to $1.23, and this was a great opportunity. I love these guys. They're in Canada. Huge mine, great potential. Tyler, I want you to pick up some actual AMC stock now on top. But Chad, why? So this is my theory, and this is how I think, right? If I'm gonna go to the casino, okay, if I'm gonna go to the casino, and I'm gonna go. No, sorry, I'm gonna do something better because we do it all the time here. If I'm gonna go on a sports bet here, am I gonna take the bet that's gonna win me 3x, or am I gonna push all the chips in? You know, no hands, close my eyes. Let's do this. Zion Williamson, 28 points to get me 6x. I'm putting my money on Zion every single time, going for the 6x. How can you not hear me? I know you can hear me. There's no way you can't hear me. I like the music. It gives good vibes. I'm like sitting in silence talking to myself. MP and what other one? NMGRF. Nouveau Monde Graphite. I'm not into horse racing. No way. I am not. I can't do it. Lancaster 2001. Zion got no knees. What you talking about? That boy got some thick knees. Hey, you go tell Zion he ain't got knees. What he said to you? We'll pop you upside the head. AMC. What'd you ask? Do I think it can dip? It might get a little dip tomorrow. I don't think so though. I think we're gonna continue strong. This is gonna be one of the best weeks for AMC I think we've seen. This is a strong week. Things are gonna get out of control, I think. And honestly, I don't know what happens Friday. If let's say we get to $18 on Friday, I have no idea what happens. Zion is a beast, but he won't last long in the NBA. Look, I'm not gonna comment on that. Honestly, I think Zion is gonna be I think he is a monster. I think he's the best big man down low. I'm just gonna say it right now. I think he's better than Embiid. 1-on-1, I think Zion wins. Hey, hate to say it, you know, hate to be that guy, but it is what it is. Okay, no more sports right now. I'm gonna get people leaving, and I'm not betting. It's gonna make me want to bet. Bad. Please, Zion is a. I don't know what that is, bro. Stop. Zion plays like Giannis. What? What are you talking about? What are y'all talking about? This is disrespectful. I don't want to talk about this. Good buy-in for BFT, guys. It's like it's running now. You know what I mean? It's hard. I know you might not have followed me before, so it's hard to say. If we get a dip, I'll make a video on it. You're all crazy. I'm not talking about sports. I can't talk about sports. We'll end up fighting. $5. Stewart just with the $5. He's just like, whatever. Stewart, I don't know if you had a message, but you can type it in. I'll try to read it. Zion eats chicken nuggets like potato chips. He does. Sean, I think he's a more consistent, better player than Embiid. I will say that. And if you want to say Zion has no knees, what are you talking about? Look at Embiid. He's killing it. BFT's already killing profits and over it. I love BFT. Like I just hate to. I'm a conservative buyer. I buy at supports. You know what I mean? Are you the same guy as a stock guy? What are you talking about, stock guy? Do I talk stocks? This is all I talk about, baby. This is what I talk about. Some people are saying Sundial is gonna start sprinting tomorrow. I have a lot of Sundial. I have call options on it. I have a lot. We have call options. Target short term is like 7.2, give or take. What option am I looking at next? It just depends on the market. You know what I mean? I don't like. I'm different than RAR XD Kyle. Kyle, we love the eyes, baby. Man, you and Trades were great together. Tomorrow, AMC will hit 16.32. You know, Stuart, I'm loving the exact numbers. I'm a fan of the exact numbers. Tyler, what are your plans for your $20 AMC calls? Have certain exit in mind? It's all about price action. It's all about, do I think we start getting a dip? Once we start getting a dip, probably I'll exit. I'll look for re-entries back on support. I recommend watching the morning to see how I like trading. because that's when, you know, the market's actually moving. I can see what's going up, what's going down. Right now, this is kind of just, we're scouting the market, seeing how it's going to play out. Where Nasdaq looks good, but we've seen it happen. We've seen, you know, push up during Asia, then London drops. So we need to watch how the market plays out. It looks very strong. It looks like we're going to get a 13-3 push. That's what we want to see on the Nasdaq. And if that happens, if we get a 13-3 push, boys, going into tomorrow, I want to be said right now. High about an 83.67% chance we hit 16.8, 17 give or take. If we hit 13.3, this 13.3 on the Nasdaq, that will cause AMC to explode. Explode. What is your prediction on a dip for AMC? It's hard to predict right now. I want to see how it moves and where it starts moving to. We need Tyler in on the 4. BFT showing buy support at 15.5. So BFT, I can show you guys where I see support. You know, this was the resistance, right? If I'm gonna look at this, I'm gonna look to get in at this level on a dip. But I'm in so heavy. I mean, I can show this chart. Each circle represents a buy. This was my first one. I kind of FOMO'd in. Bought more. Came up, didn't buy any. I'm positive I bought some here. I just didn't circle it. And I bought more here. And then I bought a whole bunch down here. That was my last buy, and I was like, okay, I can't add any more. It's done. No more. I got my entries down like to 4.5, 4.6, give or take. It was really nice. Got here because of the video. Are you talking about AMC anytime soon? I'm in Europe, half asleep. I just talked about it, but I'll talk about it again. No pressure. AMC looks very strong. If we start pushing up, the thing to watch right now is, one, I think AMC has separated itself from GameStop. One, that's extremely bullish. We have to take that into account, that it's separating from GameStop. It's very important and shows that the volume is moving into AMC from GameStop, right? Number 2, it's been performing very, very well when the Nasdaq performs well. Correct? Can we agree? Yes, we can. So if the Nasdaq starts to push up to this 13.3, this is the next big resistance on the Nasdaq. I think we get a 13.3 push. If we start pushing into tomorrow's open, I'm willing to bet AMC gets almost a $17 push, at least $16, at least. One sec. Got one of the Discord boys, mister. See, this is why your friends trade. Make sure you only friends with people that trade stocks, because they message you, it's typically about stocks. So I just got a notification from a good bud. He said Airbnb looks primed. Let's take a look. So Airbnb has been on an absolute tear. But why does he say it looks primed, guys? You're like, why does he say it looks primed? Let's talk about it, because I see what he's looking at. Automatically, this is not the resistance in my opinion. This is the resistance right here. You can already tell. These aren't. This is false. Those are false. Okay, what are we looking at? It's flagging, guys. This is what we love to see on the channel. This is what we love to see. We're getting the flag right. We love bullish flags. We love when we get a rejection into a flag, because typically when we hit support, we don't expect an immediate break. You don't really care for an immediate break, to be honest. So let's say you're long from the monthly level. Where I'm looking to get out every single time, every day of the week, is going to be that resistance. I don't want to bet on a breakthrough, because the play here is the same thing what I'm talking about with AMC, right? And how I trade it. The play is to sell here, add more positions on the dip, and let it ride through, because every majority of the time what you're going to get is a rejection, down push, a break, a retest, and then boom, explosion. That's how we typically play out. That's how the price action typically plays out on these stocks. Like if we look at AMC right now, let's look. We'll come back. We'll go back to Airbnb. But as you see, so this is the big resistance 9.4, right? We got that rejection, boom, came down, trended, broke up, came up, boom, retest from the hedges. Manipulation, boom, shot back up. I mean, it just keeps happening. We're almost always gonna retest these major supports. It's like a law when it comes to these stocks. Worst case scenario, if you miss the retest, you miss out on a potential play, but you don't lose any money. That's the key. That's the key thing here. Airbnb looks good. Airbnb looks really good. He's right. If it starts to break through, I'll probably load up on some for a call option, because Airbnb also gets very good volatility. So today we moved basically from, how do we open up? 206 to like 212. Nice movement. How confident are we with AMC? I'm feeling pretty good. Todd was investing. I challenge you to a game of Madden on stream, but James O'Leary. I mean, I'll play you Madden. You guys don't know. I mean, me and my friends played in a Madden league where you get to draft your own players and everything. It was pretty serious. My starting quarterback I drafted him in the year 2023. Raised him as my own. His name was La Flama de Blanco. And he was the best quarterback in the league. I was involved with AMC on the $20 rise on the chart. People were mixed with AMC, then sold people fast. I don't know what that means, but I'm happy, I think. What system do you play on? Computer. Question, Tyler, does China have any graphite mines? Probably. But the reason why I like NMGRF, the reason why I like the stock NMGRF here in America is we're Biden, if you've heard his Build America crap, right? So he wants, these factories to be here in America. We have CCIV building factories. I think we have Rivian, we have Ford, we have GM, all these building factories here in America, right? And they're going to have to get the graphite. So with the new tariffs they're taking, they're going to start placing these still on China. There's still some tariffs on them as well. It's going to be cheaper and more. It's going to be better for them to utilize using Canadian mine rather than across the world. Stop trolling, bro. Thomas, I want to read the troll. Realistically, what is AMC's top by summer? 200 or 450? 420 probably. Most viewers I've seen in the stream. Good work, Tyler. Chad Moore. You know what? Sometimes hard work pays off. So it's a good day. Maybe tomorrow there'll just be 20 of us. The 1976 Oakland Raiders. What about lithium mining, Tyler? Any stocks for lithium? You can go LAC. LAC is a good one here. But I'm just a bigger fan of. MP isn't a lithium, but they do like a few other key mining stuff. Tough question. How realistic do you think AMC will hit 1,000? I think it's. I think how to word this. If we scaled to 100, what's the possibility? I think it's like a 1.2% chance, maybe lower. Probably lower. It's a low possibility. I love your view on MGR, but these companies buy a lot of their material from China, like steel. But I'm MGR. Appreciate your hard work. We'll see. I like NMGRF. I could be wrong. That's what I always say is I could be wrong. But their growth, their expansion, I like what they're doing. Look into them. Does Sundial have earnings on the 17th? Correctamundo. They do. Sundial does have earnings this, I think, Wednesday. So yeah, 17th. They look good, though. I'm not looking to hold two earnings, let me tell you that. When does the DTCC come into effect? I do not know positively. I don't want to give you the wrong day. What do you think of the DD that Trey put out with the kid from Reddit? I did not. Which one? The one on the 2K? Sound like a grown man. But I don't know. I didn't watch the video, to be honest. I watched like a little bit of it and then I got out of it. It's really hard for me to watch your long streams. What do you think about Bio? Anyone play WGT golf? What about Workhorse? Not a fan of Workhorse. AMC will be 25 plus with no squeeze. It's a big calls. There's so many possible outcomes that would be impossible to guess at this price point for AMC. I believe you, you have me sold. There's what time did you buy AMC calls? I still have the snipe up right here, actually. It was pretty early. It was like the first hour, I thought. Oh, it actually doesn't. Oh, yeah, it does say 9:30 EDT, so it should have been like around 10. Was that 9:38? Man, is that 9:30 for me or 10:30 for me? I mean, I did it on stream, so you can check. I did not follow DVF, deep value. Make sure to get them out. All right, guys. So if you're in the Discord, if you have any questions, I'll take some questions really quick. Please don't go crazy though. So if you're in Discord, I'll take some questions if you're in the radio station channel. Norgan Stock Puppet, I appreciate it. Appreciate the love. I need to. Why is it, dude? It's lagging so bad. One sec. So if you have any questions, I'm gonna take them right now in the live Discord. Hey Bar, you got any questions? You got any questions? Do you want to ask anything on the stream or no? This is your 5 minutes of fame. Let her rip. One sec. So you're about to ask. Let me mute. I'm gonna turn Bar up so you guys can hear. All right, you can shoot. Any questions? Everyone's waiting on your question. Your mic's not working. DM me when your mic's working, Bar, okay? Alright, his mic is not working right now. To me, it seems more that AMC start the open nationwide. The stock should keep going up. That'd be a logical result. It comes to the point where is it overvalued? That's the point that's like gonna come down to, like, that funds look at. You know what I mean? That's the point that they're looking at. What's the payout difference you buy calls for this Friday versus next Friday? It depends how the stock moves. So that there's math that goes into that for sure. Price prediction for GameStop, I don't have one. I'm not really charting GameStop right now. CCIV comeback. I didn't look at it today. I'm kind of mad I never bought. I think it's a great play though. I've been saying it's a great play. Long term, it's solid. They have a product and it's gonna work. You know. Jim Cramer buying. Did he really buy MC? No, you're lying. You're lying to me. Don't, please. No. You're lying to me. Please, God, no. Did he say he's buying it? You're lying. He didn't say it. You're lying. Honestly, that's like the most bearish thing I've ever heard in my life. So, I hope not. I hope you're lying. Any other questions? Largest theaters in US. I hope he's not buying it. I really do hope not. That would really suck. Can you check out Moderna? I mean, I'm not a therapeutics, and these vaccines, they're dangerous to play. Be careful. You never really know how they're gonna move. I mean, this looks good. It looks like this was a final leg down. We got an ABC correction. Now we're moving back up. This does look promising. Okay, we see it 153, but be careful. Merrick was one I was really interested in a while back. I was very, very interested in these guys. Tyler sent you a DM, Mike Barr. All right, Mike Barr sent a question. Okay, so Mike had a good question. He said, I want to know your take on the president raising taxes and what effect it will have on the market. So if you look at what's happening with Biden trying to raise taxes, so he said it's supposedly it's not going to affect anyone that makes under $400,000 a year. Now, what this could affect and most likely will affect is businesses, and it will affect the wages, it will affect jobs, and that's primarily what I believe it would affect. It should, in theory, it would hurt the economy, and it should, in theory, based on big businesses and stuff like that. I would see it. I don't see a positive effect for the economy on it. What it will do, though, is benefit the recovery of the economy from, COVID and how we basically inflated our dollar and stuff like that. So that's good. That's the decent part. Biden's going to destroy the economy. I think anyone that came in on this economy was going to do pretty poorly, to be honest. They're just doing damage control right now. And if it's handled the wrong way, the economy could explode in everyone's faces. So that's the dangerous part. What do you think about sundial news movements? I like sundial short term. I was going over Biden's James Winter. I was going over Biden's raising taxes, but it's not only affecting people over 400,000, but it'll still affect. I don't believe Biden. Well, I mean you shouldn't believe anyone, to be honest. Thoughts on Elon Musk's tweet today behind Doge? What did he say? What did he say about Doge? I mean, I feel like it's like every day with him. I saw this. That was funny. Where's it at? There's no tweet on Doge, is there? I don't see one on Doge. Oh. I mean, maybe. I don't know. Maybe it'll move it. Who knows, you know. Mace shares are actually good. Mace is a good company. This is my friend Grayson as well he was talking about, he was buying tons of shares of these. Wow. Yeah, they've been and basically it's just the largest manufacturer of mace in the United States of America, and it's just been a steady uptrend. Making bank there if you've been buying. Crazy. Listen to a song and see dogs. Bezin had a kid sniffling Peter Island. Corporations don't pay any federal taxes anyway. Cost of bond anyway. No. You guys, you didn't notice my new profile pic on Twitter too. Locked in, baby. Yeah, I made 10K so far of AMC. I'm loving it. Lou, congrats. AMC prediction. So what I see AMC doing, I see them moving very well. They're already moving well. The separation we're getting from GME looks very good. Also, the fact that AMC is holding its overall price, GME continues to dip, shows the strength as well. Looking at the comparative volume differences, very, very good as well, right? The fact that we're almost at 300 mil, I think this is just getting started. I think Wednesday is going to be the day of days. Torchy's Tacos, my IPO. You know, honestly, for white people, that's some good tacos. I'm not gonna lie. There's some good white people tacos. So, do you think the Bulls have what it takes to hold 100? The volume difference is wild. It's wild. And I understand GameStop is going to be different. Totally understand. I'm saying the descending amount of volume and the trending up on AMC. Clear descending. AMC is actually trending to the upward side of things. Holding Neo. I have some stock. Yes. If it does start to squeeze, Friday would be a day. Would you be doing a live one? I would. I'm live typically every day. Yeah. Jim Kramer says AMC and GameStop are high risk buys at the moment on CNBC. Which SPAC did you say you were in? The one that I was talking about was BFT. This is PaySafe. I love this company. Look into PaySafe. Look at their numbers. Their EBITDA is really good as well comparative to PayPal and Square, their competition essentially. So look at that number as well to show the overall growth. Very, very, very good. IPO is another great SPAC. SoFi. Super good. Super. Look into both of them. They're very, very good. IPO is a close second for me. IPO probably ends up being a bigger stock though. Soon to be the Weatherman can bring us a routine. Never leaving the stonk. What's up, dude? What a day. It's been a good day. It's been a really good day. It's been a really good day. Tyler Wolves. AMC sell out to Netflix or Amazon would be in the future. I mean, I can't, obviously I can't, give you a reliable answer to that. You know what I mean? No one can, right? I think it'd be cool if Netflix bought out AMC. Could you imagine how awesome that'd be? It makes more sense, and I think Amazon would be the one that could afford them, though. Defo, the best finance YouTuber. Thank you. Namaste. Unless you're not talking about me. I'm up over $60 on AMC so far, but I'm not selling. God bless. God bless. What's up, Tyler? Do you know what the short bar percent is for FinTel? You can't. I mean, you can look at iBarrow Desk. It's unreliable. This is manipulated. It's going down. So the stock of AMC is soaring through the roof, and the fee to short it's getting cheaper. Makes no sense, guys. I don't believe it. It's manipulation at its finest. It's a good question, Alpha Proto. Do you know why the price of AMC is nowhere near the same price as Cinemark? It's because Cinemark shifted their business model almost immediately during COVID, and they have shifted it a little bit before too. So they're more of like a premium service now. You know what I mean? So if you go to like, at least here in Texas, from what I've experienced too, is you go there and it's a better experience. It's more expensive, I think. Actually, is it more expensive? I'm trying to compare, but I mean the comparative of the theaters is like Cinemark is 100% better, at least here in Houston. Of all the AMC's I've been to, Cinemark is 100% better quality wise. But I think Cinemark is coming to the awareness that the movies are going to be like a premium type service. But that's just me. It is half the size. It is definitely half the size, yes. Kyle Liller said 19.5%. But that 19.5% that Kyle's saying down there about the short borrower rate, the percent, yeah, whatever it is, that's from, I think, TD Ameritrade, which could be reliable, you know. Tyler, I live in the Woodlands, LOL. Nice. Nice. They have recliners, etc., and more leisure in IMAX. Oh, yeah, the IMAX is a big part. Did you see Trade's video? He's pretty much all in, bro. Everyone's been saying that. I haven't watched the video yet. Chart looks like Super Metroid, of course. Let's get AMC. These are the colors you guys picked. I didn't pick these colors. Any other questions? Sorry, I'm like looking at all these in my head. It's the robbing. There's like too many questions coming in. This week has $17 and activate a bunch of options. Next week they'll have to buy shares back and the stock won't be low. It matters where we close. Now, if we, let's say, in theory, bear with me. Let's say we close at $20. Things could get insane. Honestly. We could see a massive movement next week. Just because the quarter end, I mean, it would get insane. It would get absolutely, I couldn't even chart it, to be honest. James Winter, Discord. What'd you say in Discord? Did you see them in Discord? What'd you say? Shrek returning to the... Diamond Life agreed. Great to have you, Diamond. Sugarland for the win. My good friend lives down there. Trey backs up when he talks to 100%. I give him that. You friends with homie? I'm in Sugar. I'm in Friendsland. Well, there's a lot of Texas people here. Tyler, don't you have enough questions coming in? I'll put together a list of 300 for you. Right? Nacogdoches. We played a lot of basketball games down there, I think. We used to always play this like all white rich school up in the Woodlands, and we loved beating them, dude. We loved beating them in basketball. It was the greatest. Thoughts on FTFT? I see that a lot. I don't know what are these guys. Future FinTech? I don't know about them. I haven't done enough research on them. I get a lot of questions about them. I need to do research on them. Sorry. Still on. That's awesome. Miami in the house. I mean, it's up with 60K. It was 60K. Yeah, you said $60, like $60. Like, what does that mean? AMC has $6 billion in debt. Cinemark has at $1.7 billion. Woodlands High. No, we played. We went to. Me and Kyle went to this private school. Went to a private school. It's funny because I don't talk about that. I don't say that. STFA is a Chris Zane pick. I've seen a lot of people talk about it, and it's not just here. I've seen it a lot, like a lot of good, like educated people too as well. I'm not saying Chris Zane is not educated. I'm just saying that like it's not just people coming in the chat saying FTFT. So I've seen a lot of people that I know talking about it. Can you explain how to roll your calls? I personally don't use the roll option on E-Trade. I'll just exit then look for entries because what I'm doing is I don't want to like. To me, it's not. I feel like I'm good enough at trading options to where I don't have to just roll them, make them further out here. I'll sell them here and then I'll buy on a dip. You know what I mean? That's just how I trade. You know what I mean? So if you're tuning in for the live in the mornings, you'll typically see how I'm looking at the price section, how I expect it to move. What about the gap we made for AMC yesterday? I think we filled it before moving up to 17. I don't think so. I'm not a huge gap filler. I think gaps can get filled, but I don't believe they have to get filled. Good way to view that. Trey was defo a little on the whiskey tonight. Tyler, I'm in Nevada, but friends and family from Garland, Texas, and Arkansas. Nice. AMC go down if corrupt platforms pull the plug on trading. I don't think we pull the plug on trading. This looks so bullish, guys. The formation that we're using right now is just insane. And we're getting the same movement. Like I said in the beginning of the video, it's roughly the same movement, right? So when we broke out here, let me get rid of this. Clean this up. OBV is one of my favorite indicators, guys, so you know. Okay. Looking at the OBV, we got the same movement, guys. After we broke this local high, trended, and then popped up. Trended, popped up. After we got here, trend, pop up. Trend. Are we going to get the next leg up? That's the question. That's the question. The huge cup and handle try. It's there, too. It's there. The cup and handle was there, and everyone was like, it's not there. Tyler, it doesn't make any sense. And it's funny because we start flying after him. I don't think I don't know. The chart doesn't look bearish to get a dip. Personally, to me, it doesn't look bearish. I think we keep moving up with the volume. That's me personally. And, you know, I'm not one to just hype something up. That's, if you follow my videos, you know, I'm going to tell you where I think it's going to go. So I think it looks very, very bullish right now. Do you ever remember or know of anything like this happening concerning AMC? No, I don't. Do you ever cover the VW squeeze? I did not. I would not cover it. What do you think about those 44 million shares that were traded for debt? Could they flood the market? Potentially, maybe. We're going to 20 tomorrow. I don't think we're going to 20 tomorrow. If we break above 14.5, I think we could get a really nice push to $7, which is crazy that we're making these big of leaps now. You know what I mean? Oh boy, talking about a rich white school when my guy went to a private school. I mean, our private school wasn't that nice. Kyle's like, yeah, dude, it was crappy. But I mean, it's still like awesome experience and stuff. Great sports experience. Hype the freak out of it. With all the money AMC's getting, they should have enough to fix up and be as good as Cinemark. They should. Yeah, they should. But, you know, how you take care of your business pre-pandemic is pretty important. And maybe they didn't. Todd was investing. Do you think there's a chance for you to... I have no idea what you said. Can you give me a reason why I shouldn't short AMC? Dude, you should do whatever you want to do. Not financial advice. Do whatever you want to do. Your short video tonight mentions $100 as well as 17. I believe the 17 will hit this week. But what's the title? 100 no mention in the video. Thoughts? Okay, honestly, like, I'm not gonna lie. It's semi clickbait. But honestly, once we get above $17, and the target here isn't necessarily $20 here. So as we zoom on a higher time frame, there's key areas we have to look at. And as we look, I think the big target here from after 17 is going to be about 26, roughly 20 up here. This is going to be the target. That's going to be tough. From that, I think we start running. Take some wisdom from a boomer, open an IRA, and play the stock market tax-free. Remember, they've been closed for a whole year. 2081. Let's face it, this is running to $100 no matter what happens. It could get crazy AF. I love when we start talking like real millennials and Gen Zers. On the day that your option expires, can you sell it that day? You can, but I typically sell it before. I typically never go to the last day. Very, very rarely. What it do, Salim? I can't tell you. I can't tell you the answer. I don't know when everyone's gonna. No one knows when everyone's gonna FOMO. You know what I mean? No one knows. AMC is like sports. It's a lot more fun. We have money in it. That is a good point. Do you think AMC is a good time to buy? I can't answer that question. I mean, if you're willing to take a risk, it's a risky play. You know what I mean? Thanks for answering me. I'm following as best as possible. Yeah, no problem. No problem. AMC better off. Free Coke. That's what I'm saying. Free Diet Coke for me. I'm a big Diet Coke guy. Looking at Nasdaq, I want to look really quick. I mean, we're not going to really know. I'm not going to be live that long, so I can't tell you, you know. But, you know, late 2 a.m. Central, like, so 3 hours and 30 minutes from now, it's going to be key. How we move with London. That's going to be very, very key here. London tonight is going to be very, very big. If the Nasdaq and futures continue to look good and get that 13.3 run, which I believe we will get, I am very, very bullish on AMC. I think it will carry this stock easily to 17. Easily. Thinking about selling my ugly canoe. The truck is ugly. Yeah, what to do? H-Time in the house. A lot of H-Time people. What's the plan with AMC tomorrow? Hold on for dear life. Just in time for my birthday month. All right, guys. I'll take the last few questions. I'm gonna hop off. I'm starving, and I got some stuff to do really early in the morning. I have to be back for the live stream. So, last few questions here, and I'm gonna get off. Zom looks bullish. I don't really love the company, to be honest, but they look very, very bullish. They're mounting support. Looks like we're gonna get a run up to, where's that target? I think we pushed new highs. We test at least 290 or get new highs here. Tyler, did you hear say they'll borrow 600 mil? Someone keeps saying that. I need to look into it. It's crazy. It's showing what's happening. If they're smart, they use that to cover. Or try to. If it hits 17, would you close some calls and go back in? It depends on the price action. Depends how we move. Don't drink diet soda. Aspartame equal fake and poison. Poison makes my muscles big. AMC to 100. I say 250, 500. Darwin Castellion. I love the name. Remember the promise of Democratic candidates. Tyler, is there a break point you usually look for to get out or decide to sell your options? It's all based on price action and how the stock's moving. Guys, if you want to see how I trade, you want to be here in the morning. I'm just saying that's like the time that you're gonna learn something, right? That's how I'm predicting how we move and stuff like that when the market's actually moving. You know what I mean? What's your price prediction tomorrow? It depends how we open up. It depends with Nasdaq and stuff like that. If we start moving up and the Nasdaq looks strong, I think AMC should press above to 16, 17 bucks, give or take. 14.5 is the big resistance. Getting above that's going to be the only hard step in my opinion. How about Sins? I'm not a fan. I think Dexcom is bigger and better, and they're first to market. First to market's a big thing here. They could run though. Sins could run. You know what I mean? I could be wrong. You know, I'm open to be wrong, but I just don't want to play them. Just like I didn't want to play Torchlight. You know, I made a few videos. People hated me because I was bearish on them. Right? I said it was a risky play. It was risky. I didn't like them. I didn't think there was too much upside. I thought the downside outweighed the upside. People hated me for it. Torchlight's dumping now. You know, you trade for an hour and you're done. Like I think, like you said, I'm on a lot longer than an hour. Be well and be blessed. Any other questions? How far will Bitcoin drop? That's a good question. I think Bitcoin will bounce back if the Nasdaq continues up as well. Something to watch. Oh, MVIS. I made a video on them like yesterday. I'm bullish on MVIS. Buyback would screw our AMC has made a pull down price dip. What time in the morning? I'm usually live like right before market open, so I can come live. That's all. Come live. So like 8:15 Central. Market opens up at 8:30. I don't think AMC goes back down to 10 right now. No. All right, boys. I'm going to be on in the morning. I appreciate all the love and my females that follow me. I appreciate everyone. Love you all. Wait, one sec. Time out. This guy said, I recall you being bearish on AMC at first. I was. I want to show you where I changed my thesis behind AMC. And if you've been following me, then you know. Only the real ones know. Look at this. So this is what I was watching, right? We were getting the press down. I was bearish all the way down from 7. We were just pushing, and I thought we'd dip a little bit lower to 4.5. That was like my goal. And then we started trending up and we came down. And then this right here, this day is when my whole theory on behind AMC changed. I marked out the zone from about $6 all the way down to $5.40, a 60-cent range. We just bounced and trended. Came up and down. And once we get down here, I said, look, guys, if it gets above $6, I will buy, and that's the play. And then once we broke above and we claimed it right here, it was it. You know, go watch the videos. Go look at February 22nd and 21st. Go look at the videos. I mean, they're all still up. I do not delete any videos. Only time I will delete a video is if I say something that's completely false or a lie in it, and then I won't leave it up solely for the fact because I don't want anyone to trade based on that information. And then I'll make a follow-up video saying I was wrong about X, Y, and Z. I lied. I didn't have the right information. That's on me. But I have to delete that so no one makes a false trade on that. You know what I mean? But, you know, price assumptions and guesses, if I'm wrong there, I'll leave it up all the time. I never do. But yeah, I'm gonna be back on in the morning, guys, around 8:15, 8:30 Central. But yep, have a good one, boys. Namaste. Love you all. Appreciate this.